Pressman at Alpine Cyber Solutions, and I'm here to talk to you about something that's pretty important, which is preparedness. Winter is right around the corner. We're entering the holiday season here in the U.S. And I guess around the world, really. But here we have quite a few planned days off for the rest of the year across most companies. And as a result, we have to remember that the bad guys don't necessarily have the same vacation schedules that we do. Their PTO doesn't always line up with ours. So you need to be ready for the fact that if your team is perhaps already a skeleton crew, and they're going to be even more skeleton-ish, or depend upon some heroics of people, in your IT or security staff to be there if an incident does occur. These are slim times, and the bad guys know it. And the time to a detection of an event occurring is probably a bit longer than it normally would be around this time of year. So those precious moments that a bad guy can be in your network are longer. All I can say is, in preparation for this, as an IT organization, be ready. I don't care how big you are. Preparedness is something that's universal, and you just need to be ready for it. And what do I mean by be ready? Well, a couple things that you can do that are somewhat low effort, but can really have a big impact. One of them is have an incident response plan. If you don't have an incident response plan, by the way, make sure it's a thorough incident response plan that covers everything from preparation for an event all the way through detection and containment to eradication, and then the post-mortem that would occur afterwards. If you don't have one, it's okay. But make one, even if it's back of the envelope for now, so that you're not figuring out how to deal with an incident during the incident. NIST has resources for this. Look for NIST 800-61, 800-61, and you'll find that, hey, here's a blueprint for how you can be ready for an incident. Over time, you want to mature that, you want to test it and all of that. But right now, I'm focusing on the tactical. You've got a gap, you need to fix it. So make and be familiar with your IR plan. Secondly, test your backups. Do it now. Do it in a week. Do it the day before you go on PTO for Thanksgiving or for any of the December holidays. Just be ready. Make sure that your backups are what you expect them to be. Make sure they're running on the correct schedule, so that if the worst should happen and you do get attacked and you need to restore to backup, that you know that you have good backups. And then probably, I'm burying the lead here, but while you're away, while you are not fully engaged, while you're trying to spend some time with your family, if you don't have any kind of alerting, or you have poor alerting on your systems, and you're depending upon your users to let you know, hey, my system's acting funny, or why are my emails, why am I not getting any new emails into my inbox, or why is somebody telling me that I'm sending them emails when I'm not? You've got the cart before the horse there. You need detections. You need alerting. You need to configure your firewalls, your intrusion detection. If you have it, your MDR or your EDR needs to be alerting you with some pretty good fidelity. That takes time, but you can put some things in right away. Configure your firewall to give you alerts of anomalous activity. If you don't have an endpoint detection and response system, look into getting one. I mean, they can be low impact and relatively reasonably cost effective. But you need to make sure that you've got yourself something that will let you know that you've got a problem, because the worst thing that can happen is, 9:00 p.m. on the day that you leave the office for, let's say Christmas, then you don't see it until 4 days later when you get back into the office. That's bad. That's a lot of time for the bad guy to be camping in there. So be prepared. Do a little bit of work right now, and future you will thank you for it. Talk to you later.